We begin with a developing story, a multi-law enforcement agency presence at the border town of Lukeville tonight. Good evening, I'm Guy Atchley.
And I'm Whitney Clark. Stella has the night off. Night on your side's Jennifer Delacruz is standing by with new information. Jennifer?
We are in Lukeville, right outside the port of entry, and we did just get some new information from Immigration and Customs border agencies. And also, if you could take a look right now, there's actually a Mexican federal police helicopter that has been flying up above us. It crossed the border a few minutes ago and has since been circling the area. And the information that we have just gotten in the last couple of minutes comes to us from Immigration and Customs enforcement agencies. They released a statement to us that reads, in part, ICE Homeland Security Investigations special agents working in conjunction with our law enforcement partners from other federal agencies, several Arizona agencies, and the government of Mexico are assisting Mexican authorities with an arrest operation. As this is an ongoing investigation, no further details are available at this time. They add the operation is targeting criminal elements and organizations operating in and around Sonoita, Mexico. Once again, here today there has been a heavy police presence with agents from several different agencies assisting the government of Mexico in an arrest operation. We have seen federal agents on rooftops looking over the border. There are currently choppers hovering up above us as they survey the area. Here, no word yet on whether or not any arrests have been made. For now, we're in Lukeville. Jennifer Delacruz, KGUN9 on your side.
Thank you, Jennifer. Arizona students and fans may soon be footing some of the bill for improvements to Arizona Stadium. UA Athletics is looking to renovate parts of the stadium that are nearly a century old, and they're looking to students and ticket holders for some money. Now on your side's Christina Myers is live at the stadium with more on the renovation plan.
Donors to the University of Arizona funded the construction of the Lowell Stevens football facility you see here behind me back in 2013. But take a look at the difference over here. Now the athletic department wants to update other parts of the stadium built in 1928. They plan to raise $50 million from donors, but for the rest of the money, they're turning to students and fans.
This is just, again, old dorm areas here that we use now for storage. And what we'd eventually like to do is be able to rip all this out and start fresh.
This space behind the bleachers at Arizona Stadium goes largely unused. Athletic Director Greg Burns says the room would serve much better in areas where fans are now tightly packed during game day.
And literally, we ask thousands of people to get to their seats, to leave their seats, to come in and use concessions.
And to wait in line for the restrooms. The estimated $150 million in renovations would also include major upgrades to existing restrooms, making them more like those in Lowell Stevens. The stands would also be upgraded from bleachers to individual stadium-style seating. Ticket prices could go up an estimated 14% to 18% to cover the cost, and new incoming students could see a $200 fee tacked onto their tuition, a move some current students don't really think is fair.
Students already have a really high tuition, so that will be really hard for students, especially like incoming freshmen. Some of them actually can barely buy food and stuff, so that will be really tough on them.
Not everybody goes to the football game, so I would feel very upset to know that why do I have to pay $200 for something that I'm never going to use or never going to see. Like, I think it should be for people that have like a Zona Zoo pass, maybe for their funds to go up, but not for everybody across the board.
Well, that $200 student fee would include a Zona Zoo pass. Now, Byrne tells me he will be meeting with students to get their input before any final decision is made on whether or not they will use that student fee. The earliest that construction could begin wouldn't be until the next 2 to 3 years. Live from Arizona Stadium, Christina Myers, KGUN9 on your side.
Thank you, Christina. There is now a $500 reward for any information on who vandalized cacti a week ago. It happened last Friday along Gould Mine Trail at Saguaro National Park, but rangers do believe they have a lead in the case. A 20-year-old man was reported walking through the trail swinging 2 swords, the same object rangers believe caused the damages. Blood was also found in the area. If you know anything about this case, please call 88 Crime or 911.
Well, starting tomorrow, Tucson becomes an open playground for gem, mineral, and fossil lovers. The Gem and Mineral Show is always Southern Arizona's first big event of the year. They tell us they expect about 80,000 people for the 2-week event. In 2014, the city of Tucson made about $120 million in revenue from the show, and city leaders expect to see an increase this year. With more on what you can expect, not on your sides, Craig Smith is live at Mineral and Fossil Co-op near North Oracle.
Well, we're keeping the promise we made at 5 to tell you more about Bob here. He is a Triceratops. He's looking good for about 65 million years old. He's at a salon, a gallery called Geodecor at the Mineral and Fossil Co-op on Oracle just north of downtown. You can see Bob for free, or you can buy him for about $1.2 million. Bob's name adds almost a friendly touch to this imposing animal. Triceratops were peaceful plant eaters, but built like a 20-ton tank and tough enough to make fierce meat eaters like a T-Rex think twice about attacking a Triceratops herd. Thomas Lindgren says Bob is a very special specimen. He is 65% original bone. He says many dinosaurs could be as little as 15% original, often because of other dinosaurs carrying their pieces away.
When an animal dies, especially during the time of the age of the dinosaurs, the first thing that's going to happen is you're going to have the carnivorous dinosaurs coming in, the T-Rex, the raptors, whatever, coming in and ripping parts of it apart and eating it and dragging it away and dragging the legs away.
A few feet away and millions of years away in time, Lindgren has a collection of fossils from the Ice Age. There's a woolly mammoth, early relative of modern elephants. To help you appreciate the woolly part, there's a life-size model decked out in fur from yaks.
We're looking at a snapshot of time that maybe 50 to 100,000 years ago of the animals that walked together, and the cave bears that competed with early man for their homes in the caves.
Now, we're just going to give you another look at the claws and then at the teeth of this cave bear to just let it sink in, just the very idea of early humans competing with something like this for space in those caves. Now, this Ice Age collection came from Russia altogether. Thomas Lindgren hopes to sell the entire collection as a group for about $1.5 million. Reporting live, Craig Smith, KGUN9, on your side.
New tonight, a look at the first and longest zip line in southern Arizona. It just opened up today, and already people are taking advantage of the new adventure.
It's located in Oracle, where you can not only zip down to see Arizona's amazing views, but also there's a lot to do. Not in your sides, photographer Chris Miracle went up for the grand opening and shows us the new exhilarating experience you can take advantage of.
It is breathtaking, thrilling. It's wonderful.
Right on. You are clear to fly.
Been a long time coming. We've been on this project for over a year now, closer to a year and a half. We're the longest, largest zipline tour in the state of Arizona.
The speed is vicious. You're going pretty quick at a good notch, and it's exciting.
It's the longest, fastest line in the state of Arizona, one of the fastest maybe in the lower 48.
It's just a wonderful feeling. You feel like a kid.
More exciting for me to see our customers come out and have fun than it is for me to jump on that zip line.
The wilderness is beautiful. There's times that you'll see deer out here under the zip line. You know, the guys zipped last week and there was deer right underneath of them. So it's beautiful here.
That looks like fun.
It does, and it's going to be perfect weather for that maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow, absolutely. Monday might be a little brisk for it, though. We give you a look atop Mount Lemmon, where they're bracing for more snow. We'll have that forecast coming up.
And Sean Miller's strong words after last night's first home loss in 3 years. You're watching KGUN9 on your side.